yourself, grand reveal.
What? What? What?
Hey, my lovelies, you're welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time tuning in, hey, welcome to the channel. My name is Adeze Ewebu, and in this video, I'm going to be taking us through how I did this makeup transformation from the before to the after. I'm sure you guys have seen the after, but I'm going to take us through how the process, through the whole process, right? So first of all, and also in this video, if you maybe if there's any process you're finding difficult in your while doing your makeup, you can also maybe see how I do it and then learn a thing or two. All right. So I want to encourage you to please watch this video to the end. You're going to pick one or two things, right? So first and foremost, I started out by prepping the skin. Of course, you know I'm so big on skin prep, like on the skin particularly, and then prepping the skin. So I started out prepping the skin. Right now I'm cleaning out with micellar water. Yeah, because the skin needs to be cleaned. Yeah, before any other thing, before even putting the makeup on. And you noticed I had to like dry it out. Remember that everything is a process. Like you have to like let things sit on the skin before you go to the next, right? There's no need to hurry, there's no need to rush. So after which I used the face toner, I used the L'Oreal face toner. I'm going to put every product I use, I'm going to put them on the description in case maybe there's one I don't remember the name or something. I'll put every product I use on the description below. Right afterwards, after toning the skin, I went ahead to moisturize. It's of course you know that moisturizing is key. Like you need to moisturize your skin, whether you in whatever skin type you have, whether you have a dry skin, an oily skin, whatever, a combination skin, you need to moisturize your skin. So I had to go in with Emberly's moisturizer. Yes, so I used my brush to to apply the moisturizer generously on her face. I used the viccabel brush. That's what I use. And then, of course, you notice I wanted to use my hand. It's also okay to use your hand, but just make sure your hand is clean. Make sure your hand is clean before you use your hand on a client's face. All right. So, but sometimes you just want to warm the product up to the skin that you can use your hand, right? So, but I use the brush right here. I think I still used my hand after here just to warm the skin onto the client's face. I had to generously apply the moisturizer on the skin. Her skin was just taking in the moisturizer. I was applying, her skin was taking in. Yeah, she has such a very nice skin though. So I made sure I apply, like I moisturized the skin very properly, very properly. Yeah. After which I went in with the Rose Glow, Revlon Rose Glow primer. All right, so I put the primer. Noticed I moisturized under her eye properly, and then while applying my primer I didn't put it under her eye, right? Because you don't want under the eye to dry out. You're actually supposed to put an eye cream to even moisturize under the eye more, but I didn't use an eye cream, right? But I made sure I moisturized under the eye, and then while applying my primer I carefully avoided the under eye. If you noticed, I carefully avoided the under eye, and then I applied the primer all over the face. And then I also mattified the T-zone area. I did that off camera. I didn't know I wasn't recording when I did that. After which I went in with my foundation, Maybelline foundation. That's what I used. And then I started tapping with the foundation brush, you know. After which I went in with the beauty blender. Maybelline foundation is very lightweight and not doesn't have so much full coverage, so it's buildable. So you can just put the first layer and then you can just build to just cover up whatever you want to cover up. Yeah, so I went in with my beauty blender and I started blend. You need to blend in so that the product just kind of goes into the skin, if that makes sense. You don't want your products looking as though they're just sitting on the client's skin, not like it's inside the skin, if that makes sense, right? Yeah, so guys, if you're watching up to this point, please kindly like the video and drop in the comment section what you have learned so far. Yeah, I just want to see your comments there. And subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Please support your sister, right? And also please pardon my lighting because it's just crazy. I see the light is just fluctuating up and down. I have an artificial light, but I'm also facing the natural light, so the whole, it's just crazy. So please just pardon the lighting, it's just crazy. So what I'm doing right now is that I'm doing the contour. I had wanted to do the highlight. I had wanted to highlight her under eye, but I kind of forgot that I hadn't contoured, and I like to contour before I do my highlights. So I just went in immediately to contour, yeah, her cheeks, and yeah. So that's what I'm doing. I used Revlon. Yeah, Revlon. Forgotten the shade, but I'm gonna put it in the description below. Yeah, so I'm just using my beauty blender to tap into her skin. Tap, tap, tap. That's what I'm doing right now. Blend into her skin. Blend. You don't want any product looking like it's just sitting on the skin. You want every product to just be blended, so that's exactly what I'm doing, right? So after which I went in with my Nuban Beauty to highlight her under eye. That's what I'm doing. Always know that less is more when it comes to, you know, the under eye. Really, less is more. Yeah, note how I'm doing it, trying to like lift the eye, if you see. Yeah, because whatever we're doing, we're trying to achieve an overall face. So you want the eye to look lifted. So that's how I'm trying to put the concealer on her under eye. So this is her forehead and her T-zone area. It's basically where I'm highlighting right now. Yes. And then her cupid bone, and then of course her chin. Yeah. And just before I went in blending, I had to spray with my MAC fix spray. Yeah, so I had to spray and then let it dry a little, yeah, before I went into blend. I always try to spray after each process. It just helps melt the makeup into the skin. Yeah, I just like to do that. Yeah, I just see the difference when I spray. Makes it easier to blend, easier for the makeup to just, really enter into the skin, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm blending. You don't want to blend and blend out everything, right? So I'm just blending, but being careful not to remove all the products I've put. At some point I blended and I felt like I think I've removed the products. I had to put back some because you want the places to look highlighted in for real. So yeah, I went in with the product again, Nuban Beauty Concealer, and then I went into blend, you know, blend the bridge of her nose, carefully. That's exactly what I'm doing. Yeah. Blend. And then I went in with the Revlon to contour her nose because I only contoured the sides. and her chin, her cheekbone. If you noticed, now I'm going in with the same product on her nose, just to contour the nose. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Application is everything. I noticed the brush I was using wasn't giving me what I wanted. It wasn't just giving me what I wanted. So I had to change the brush, because application is everything. The brush you're using also can just mess things up. So I had to change the brush, if you noticed. And then I had to blend out. Then I started setting the under eye. I used my Laura Mercier translucent powder to set the under eye note. I asked her to look up, so that the under eye doesn't crease. She should just look up to the ceiling. I began to set the under eye, and that's what I'm doing. So whenever you want to set your under eye, just make sure you're looking up, or you tell your client to look up and not look down till the under eye is set. So the secret is, once you are done blending the concealer, you go in immediately with your setting powder without the client looking down. It just helps a lot. It goes a long way in not letting the under eye crease, right? And so that's what I'm doing. I'm setting the under eye with my translucent powder. Very important. This process is very important. Yeah. So I'm trying to set the under eye and also set all the places that I highlighted. Very important. Setting the forehead, the T's, the bridge of the nose, the chin, every part that I highlighted, I'm trying to set with the translucent powder. Very important. Set wherever. And then I also went ahead to just kind of set the whole face with the same powder. This particular process is optional. You can skip it totally. But I like to do that because I just like the effect of the translucent powder on the face, on the entire face. This is not the setting powder. This is not the powder I'm going to use on the skin afterwards. I'm just going to do this. It's totally optional, so you can just keep this part. But I like it though. So here I started to set the whole face with my Ivy Belle compact powder. Yeah. So, and also with my Milani powder too. I mixed the two. My Ivy Belle powder, my Milani powder. That's what I used to set the entire face. And also the chest, just for uniform color. Yeah. After which I began the process of bronzing the face. Just simply means using a bronzer to set the places that I contoured. Yeah, so that's what I used. I used Zaron. Zaron, I've forgotten the name, but I'm gonna put it in the description below to, yeah, set the contour. I just entirely like this process because it kind of gives the face definition, if that makes sense. So right now I'm spraying. Okay, I'm still bronzing the face. You know, I'm still trying to set the places that I contoured. Kind of gives the face some form of definition, defines the face the more. I like this process. I totally love this process. After which I went in with my spray just to set the entire face. You see the face already has some form of definition, and then I had to spray and then let it to dry. And then I began the process of baking. Bake the under eye. Yeah. Baking. This baking helps to intensify the under eye and also just helps while you're doing the shadow. If there's any particles of the eyeshadow that falls off to the skin, yeah, the powder would help clean it out when you're trying to set the face afterwards. It just makes things really easier. I went also to my brow immediately. I went to my brow, did my brow real quick, and then I started the process of defining the brow and highlighting it. Yeah, so I did that real quick. defined the brow and set it real quick. If you've learned something so far from the video, please like the video. Yeah, I need your likes. It just helps keep me encouraged and gives me the strength to keep pushing. So right now we're doing the brow, the eyeshadow. I wanted to keep the shadow very subtle and light. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. I just like this eyeshadow. It's so glam. I really, really love it. Kindly let me know what you've learned so far in the comments, and if there's any question you have, please ask and I'll answer you. I'll do well to answer you. Subscribe if you have not subscribed to my channel, because I see a lot of people um in my analytics and watching, but they've not subscribed. Please subscribe to the channel so that we can grow together. Yeah, here we're done with the brow, with the eyeshadow, and I also put the lashes off camera, and then I'm setting the entire face, just finally setting the face. And then here I'm just using my brow tamer to just like, put the brows in place, just finally putting them in place. Yeah, I'm already loving the look. Like I am already loving this look. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So here I'm cleaning out the lip because of course some foundation I had to like cover the lip when I was covering the whole face. Yeah, so here I'm cleaning out the lip so that I can be able to put my lip color on it. Yeah, I'm lining the lip with my lip stain. I'm gonna put the lip stain, the name of the lip stain on the description box below. Yeah, I just wanted to keep the lip subtle, not so subtle though, but yeah. Yeah, so we're going in with the lip color. Blend, blend, blend. Trying to blend the two colors. I put the brown and then I also put a nude in the middle. Just trying to blend, 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 blend. And then just doing some final setting on the face with the powder. Oh my gosh, I am loving this look already. Loving this look already. Can you see the eyes? Which part of the makeup is your favorite? Tell me which part do you like. The brow, the eyeshadow, the lip. Right now I'm setting the face finally. And then here I'm putting the highlights, just the very subtle highlights. Yeah, I just want to know which parts you like the most. The brow, the eyeshadow, the eye, the lip, the skin. I want to know. So here we are. Voila. Oh, how I love this look. How I love this look. Thank you so much for watching. If you watched to the end, I am grateful. Thank you so much and see you in my next one.